So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. So things are underway. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Let's a look and place it forward. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's James Rodriguez. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! And a trademark move ends with the... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two
everybody,
teams,
and welcome
each
to
seeking the
today's
perfect
match.
pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Morgan Gibbs White, Peter. He's someone who'll have an impactful presence. Always the standout player or thereabouts. You know, dynamic, creative, never shirks away from the physical stuff in the game. He's difficult to find faults in. I think his attitude and application is something that any...
Oh, he's all alone! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. No second thought, a straight red card. Manchester United already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. Not a twitch,
And
not
now,
a
all
blink.
members of the
Well,
crowd,
he dipped
I'd
into a
like to
world
ask
of
you to
focus.
join-
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Brahim Diaz. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde. Carreras. Vinicius Junior. And that's a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga running with the ball. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. And he's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Villa really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Rodrigo! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pedri, that's a little off target. Well, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there. Mbappe, he's got, and he shoots! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was... Tries a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short.
2 minutos de descuento.
Carreras. And here's Messi. De Jong. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! In he goes again. Oh, what has happened here? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Oh, great chance! Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Well read, nice interception. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe! And there's a goal. further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's fab. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, third corner of the game. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just about up to the hour now. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. And he has been fouled there. No second thought, a straight red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's De Jong. And he's there to make the challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Carreras.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Valverde. De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Messi. Messi. And Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the shot! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. He's going all the way. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. "75 minutes played. Nice sequence of passes this. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's been caught napping. David Villa! Brought out the best in the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Caceres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. He's got away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. Oh, he's missed!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Now it's Rodrigo. And they win it back again. Pedri. And they can counter here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Habrá 4
Valverde.
minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's Brahim Diaz. He has a look up. Pedri. Barcelona could counter here. He has found the way through. And we're done. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Now we're underway.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Messi, showing great feet there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zanetti cuts out the pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Rui Costa. Beckham, not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rui Costa. Real chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Del Piero. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Rui Costa. And he's in on... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So, a breakthrough already. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Now it's Cruyff. Rui Costa. That's really nicely played. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kaka is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Foot in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. And here's Messi. And Cruyff! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very... Ronaldinho! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Barcelona could counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Rui Costa. Now it's Messi. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Messi. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nuno Mendes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, they've got it again. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Quick reminder today,
well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He was under real pressure there. Shot could be on. Rui Costa really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pinches it off him. Ronaldinho running with intent. He's on it, can he get away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Rui Costa. Messi. Oh, super. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Triol. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, right place, right time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Messi. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's
Number
Cruyff.
23,
I think that's
Vitinha.
offside. Yes, it is.
Coming on the field, number 10, Neymar. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Substitution.
Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pull it. That's a little off target. Neymar. Vieira. He's having a hit! And it's Vieira. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Olmo. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Cruyff. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Pull it. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dani Olmo, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Oh no, this does not look good. And the counter is on. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hammers going forward. Out towards the flank. Nice bit of trickery. Messi does well to get it back. Messi. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And that's gone loose. Dani Olmo. Now it's Cruyff. Dani Olmo. Tries a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Can he finish? Indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar is someone with real... And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for 1-0. It's hit the upright. Flings in across. Baresi getting this one clear. Van Basten. He is through here. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Raul. Now it's Gerrard. And it's made its way to him. Abiati clears. So it is still 0-0. And it's Van Basten. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Park Ji-sung. Cruyff. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Park Ji-sung. Marcelo gets over and intercepts. Out towards the flank.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
No, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Desai does really well to win the ball there. And this is Van Basten. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has been... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Iniesta. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Iniesta with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Knocks it into space. Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's there to make the challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
This is
So your views on the first half?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Away we go again.
Munich clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's got away. Cruyff. Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Cruyff quietly revving up. Iniesta. And it's Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Threads one in. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he which chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And there's a searching pass. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. And here's Cruyff. Darren Fletcher. Raul. Thuram wins the duel this time. Raul running at top gear. Vieira. Chiellini. Now that's well seen too. Darren Fletcher. And it's Gerrard. Marcelo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here,
11,
both at the same time.
Ronaldinho. Number 18. Johan
That was
Cruyff.
somewhat off target.
Number 19.
Vieira.
Messi.
Romario.
Coming
He's
on
cut
the
it out.
field. Number 10. Romario.
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 14. Hullet.
Park Ji-sung.
Number 20. Neymar. Number 15. Mbappe. Substitution.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Romario. Looking for options for Romario! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game. Baresi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Romario.
Costa
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho running with intent. And it's Hullet. And here's Romario. And that interception. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
A quick reminder today that smoking
So a game
is
of
only
thrills
allowed in
and
areas
tiny
shown on this map.
margins,
Thank
so
you for
many
your
what-ifs and
cooperation.
what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Egypt have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And here's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He is through here. Yamal. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
His chance! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. Cross in, looks like a good one. Rodri.
Egypt really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then deliver.
He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gehi. Guardiola. Cruyff. And here's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can clear their lines. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. Guardiola. And it's Cruyff. Guardiola. He's beaten the last man. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. Messi picked out brilliantly. Big chance! Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cruyff. And he's found a way past. He's shifted it to the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta is herring after that one. Ronaldinho gets on his bike and on the move. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running shot. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Ronaldinho! That was travelling. Baresi. Desai, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He has found the way through. And the shot! Caught offside that time. Messi. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Quick reminder today, please.
So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Batistuta. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Bommel. Rodri has it out wide and in space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's Guardiola. Oh, super! It's Ronaldinho! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, they can sit. That could spell trouble. Oh, look at the space here. Merino, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Neuer. Neuer punts it upfield. Mbappe might just make this. O'Shea. Almost an hour gone. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, he's Cruyff! Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a show. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Neymar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Totti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff. Gently done. That is ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And he's managed to get free. Cleared without hesitation. Bit too much weight on the pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Totti. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caceres. And it's Guardiola. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Guardiola. Guardiola! Denied by an instinctive save.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! There it is! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
After 23 minutes is number 6, Vieira.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Baresi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring.
Goal!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Neymar. Defending was strong and firm. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Rui Costa. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. That's good play. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Caceres.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Cruyff. Big chance! Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. "3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a searching pass. And it's corner. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Cruyff really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
So their fourth corner of the game. Look at the space here. It's a loose ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get away here? And it's going to be another one. They're up to 5 corners now. He leaps for it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Guardiola. Rui Costa. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's
Please
thoroughly
take this
deserved, Peter.
opportunity to
They've
pay a
been
visit to our
quicker to
official
pretty much
store
everything
where
so far.
memorabilia from
The
today's
only
match
thing
are now
you've got to
available.
wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half. And they win it back again. Thinks one through. And he's making progress on the ball. Messi ventures forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koeman. He was under real pressure there. Rui Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rui Costa tries to pass it through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's beaten the last man. And it's Cruyff. Guardiola. Oh, he's in! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely shaped ball, somewhat off target. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's been played through. Cruyff has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Costa Curta. Knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Fernandes. And that's gone loose. Over to the right flank. Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a lucky 7th corner. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? And it's going to be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Caceres always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way. Decent chance! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And just a quick reminder,
Cristiano
today to please
Ronaldo
drink
taking in the
responsibly.
accolades,
Anyone
having been
appearing
named man of the
intoxicated or
match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Kaká. Casapia do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's from Mario. Referee has just said play on. And he can thump it away. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Thuram. He's not got that quite right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi tries to play it through. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cruyff. Well, played right into his path. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Goes for a shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This to make it 1-0. It's hit the upright. That has ended up in no man's land. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And it's Ronaldinho. Real chance! Stam can clear it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still goalless at the moment. Spread to the right. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pullet goes short. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Casapia have their second corner now. Pullet with the short one. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Casapia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Good driving run. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nicely weighted ball. It looks a good ball through. It's a goal kick. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's found a way through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Could be danger here. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Rijkaard pinches it off him. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And he's forced to go back. And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about... And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cruyff chasing after it. And this is Messi. He is through here. That's the throw. Kaka gets it away. Opts for safety. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please refrain from
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Chiellini. Thuram. And it's Vieira. That's Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe! Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro. And it's Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ronaldinho. That's good play. And the shot! Quality ball. Mbappe is herring after that one. Chiellini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Casapia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Park Ji-sung. Ronaldinho. And that chance, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Corner number 4 coming up here. Casapia have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. And he was quick to react. And it's Cruyff. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Kaka. Vieira. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And now the breakaway. Taken back almost at once. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe.
Casapia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Knocks it into space. Shoots! It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Romario.
So changes afoot here,
Number
and from both
17,
sides.
Park Ji-sung.
So the first
Number
goal
3,
of the game.
Well,
Keane.
Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
18, Johan Cruyff. Coming
Well,
on
it's
the
probably
field.
safe to say now,
Number
Peter, that it's going to be
14,
all about game
Pullet.
management from here.
Number 7, O'Shea. Number 4, Zanetti.
And the assistant
Number
referee
20,
rightly gives him
Neymar.
offside.
Number 16,
Thurman. Substitutions taking place.
Shevchenko. And it's Lopez. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's well spotted. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ball comes in. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. He came in hard, very hard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
So there we
club
have
members
it,
who are
Jim.
celebrating
A
their
game
birthdays
seemingly
today.
destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could...